What's up, Trekkies? Hi. So, I had kind of a hilarious thing happen. Did I bring this up before? No, because I've just done dev blog stuff. I had a hilarious thing. Maybe I did in the vlogs. That, someone in my fleet, I use sarcasm in a weird way. So, when I use sarcasm, it doesn't come across quite right. So, I said in Fleet Chat, how does one accumulate 25,000 fleet marks? Right? I'm logged in right now, as you guys can probably hear the wonderful music in the background. Jason's chatting me up, so I'm trying to assets currently. I've been dumping them off, but I get like 18,000 fleet marks now. 2.4 million fleet credits. It's just how they... So when that happened, when I sarcastically asked that, someone in my fleet began telling me how to accumulate fleet marks. So yeah, I'm going to... And I just realized that the crafting tutorial is actually quite successful on my channel. So I'm going to give a fleet contribution, assuming you're in a fleet. If you're not in a fleet, don't worry about fleet marks. But you could always watch this to keep, track. We're not gonna have any gameplay footage stuff because that's a pain in the butt for me to get considering the recording software. Anyways, so we'll just go over quickie stuff here. Well, actually I could probably turn the camera because you don't need to see my face. Okay, this works. Yeah. Ignore that. As you can see up here, it's Starbase Nimoy, Delta Sierra Niner, that's my fleet. We're not completely done yet. This is level 1, shipyards, level 1, industrial fabricator, level 1 comm array. This is all the fleet stuff. So, how you accumulate fleet marks is in the PvE queue, and you can sort by reward. And if you invert it, and you go past all the stuff, these things will give specifically fleet marks. This one's a ground one, and it's ridiculously easy to do, but sometimes people are running it. This one is what I call Starbase Defense 5-man, because it's a space, you're around a starbase, and it takes 5 people, versus Starbase Defense 20-man. Usually people spam this one pretty easily. It's about 62 fleet marks with no bonus. And you can get that. You can get fleet marks from anything that says choice of marks. You can choose fleet marks. And the higher the difficulty, the higher the fleet marks you get out of it. So that's how you get fleet marks. You can also go into... Well, I don't have any going right now, but you can... There we are. When these on your stuff, when they get to 110,000, over 100,000, to 110,000 or 100,000, you can go to your starbase and you can turn them in you can turn in 10,000 points for minimum 75 fleet marks. You can crit to 102, I think. But anyways, how do you spend these? Well, let's look at the engineering one because nobody put stuff in there. So this is for a level... This is Engineering Construction Projects 4. It gives 1,000 rewards, rewards 1,000 Starbase Engineering experience. And it requires 468 terraforming systems, 468 weather control systems, 80,000 expertise, a total of 154 engineering and operations common. They have to be common duty officers. And then here's where you spend fleet marks. This little thing down here also provides decent fleet marks, and it goes for a half an hour, and then the next one slots in. And that's 510. This is a good way to accumulate fleet credit, is this one. Especially when you've got stuff like this where everything's already filled out, and so you can't really do anything, and everything else is done. So that's pretty much that. When it comes to this, you've got terraforming systems. There's not a good conversion rate. If you have an ever-loving butt-ton of energy credits, just buy these right here from your replicator and then fill it in. If you're, that'll get you decent fleet credits. Like I said, I have 2.4 million. But yeah, and then like this one requires basic raw materials, which is anything that's in any of this stuff. Huh. It says basic raw materials, but it's basically common and green stuff. But anyways, and then the duty officers. The duty officers is a pain in the butt because they're kind of necessary to, you know, do duty officer missions. However, if your starbase, say ours is level 4, it looks pretty. If you got a pretty decent advanced starbase, I think you have to, it's a project you have to open up, which kind of makes it a pain in the butt. But this little buddy over here, the personnel officer, you can just flat out commission common duty officers. This one's random, so you may get civilians out of it, and it costs 500 fleet credits. You can get engineering, which is engineering or operations, random, science or medical, tactical or security. So, what I do, for instance, and I'll show you guys how to do this. What do we got? Here, let's finish up this one. So we need what? 2 science and medical? Let me buy 1, 2. I understand I can hold down control. That's what I'm going to do in the next one. We need 2 of 7, so we need 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I got 6. Whatever. So there's that. And now we open up the duty officers, and we just get random duty officers. That's how all that works. Yay! I have 391 duty officers. Hate all you want. Now, if you're only putting like 1 or 2 in, it's fine. You can click them. Or you can click select all. They're worth 300 each, as you can see. 300, you'll get 600. So, as you can see, you spend 750 on them, but you get 300. It's not a money. It's not. You don't even get close to breaking even. So if you have a butt ton of fleet credits, like I do, total fleet credits, spending 750 to get 300 back just sort of slowly loses you. Whereas this one needs 5. I just hit select all. It's here. I'll just take off 1 because I know we only need 5. And then when it's done, it goes dark like this. And it starts counting down. Just like this one has 9 hours, 37 minutes left. So here, let's throw that extra guy over here. That's pretty much that. I mean, there are a lot of fleet projects to do, so don't get too discouraged. If anything, I would say talk to a fleet leader. Unless you're a fleet leader. That's a good way to get, like, if you're just like, I don't really have anything to spend my fleet credits on, and you're kind of altruistic and want to, like, you know, help out the fleet. Oh, by the way, here's the commendation thing. I've already spent all of mine. So here's all of these. You can do them all if you want. It explains how to do it. And you just put in a duty officer and you'll most likely crit. A lot of my fleet members still say that you can spend fleet credits and dilithium on the Mark 12 fleet gear, which is way over here. You're right here, right? Space supplies officers. And store. Yeah, it's like the advanced weapons. Advanced fleet anti-proton. You're like, really? It's just a long list because it's everything. Oops. It's just like, here's Tetrion. Oh, I use Polaron. Come on. So much shit. Here, look. Advanced Fleet Polaron Beam Array Mark 12. Crit age damage times 3. Oh, it's cool. Because, you know, it's Mark 12 but it has 4 of these modifiers. But, you know, what do you do? Plasma torpedoes. But it's like, yeah, they take 10,000 fleet credits each and 8,500 dilithium. Come on. That's a lot of freaking dilithium. Fleet credit's not that hard to come by, folks. It really isn't. But people are like, oh, I gotta buy my warp cores. Those come from the mine, by the way, guys. So, yeah, there's so much stuff like out of the reputation system. Speaking of which, let me finish my... Oh, by the way, slider bars. Like the fleet marks, this is a good place to do it. You just have a slider bar and you slide it to the top. Let me start an hourly here. So it's like you just slide everything up. The same thing with the dilithium and the commodity stuff. Anything that has a large quantity like that. But when in doubt, it's nice for expertise, but it is like, it does nothing. Like, it's nice to put in the expertise to get rid of the expertise, but you can put in 80,000 expertise and you'll get like 8 maybe, or 800 expertise or fleet credits out of it. It's not a fleet credit thing, but people dump it in there regardless so they can get what little bit. Some people get pretty selfish on stuff and they only fill in the easy stuff. I'm just leaving the duty officers, I don't know. Like, this one's a pain in the butt. You have to get common photon torpedo launcher Mark 7s. 34 of them. Well, if you've got, 234 million energy credits, then yeah. I could turn in a new car. But yeah, anyway, so... yeah. That's that. Do I need to do anything else? Whatever. Okay, so that's that. That's fleet contributions. How to get it, how to use it, how to install. I mean, that's a tutorial on fleet contributions. Things you can kind of use them on too. And how to be nice to your fleet members, especially if you're like, I got a lot of fleet credits. Anyway, so also side note, there's something on go to if you have pearls left over from Luluna. The Summer Festival, if you have pearls left over, they're not using them this year. So, I hope this year's a science festival. I'm going to put out, like I'm going to record it the day the damn thing, the TED blog comes out, and I'll just set it to go for that one. Just letting you know. So, when they discuss the Summer Festival ship, you'll expect that. I hope it's a science festival this year. I will grind the hell out of that. Anyways, I'll tell you guys later. Sorry. The Lolunite, just go turn your pearls in. You can get like specialization points or ship emotes for this over your ship and whatnot. I think the most expensive thing is 200 Lolunite pearls. I don't know how to say that. Catch you later. Bye.